Si compras en digital y quieres ahorrarte un dinerito, recuerda visitar eneva.com desde el link de la descripción. Muchas gracias. Hola, muy buenas a todos, soy Serpiente y bienvenidos. Hola y muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos al canal y bienvenidos a Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes, episodio final. Básicamente porque vamos a jugar hasta que se acabe, ¿vale? Que no le queda mucho. Y... No, Snake, no era eso lo que tenías que hacer. A ver. Vamos a hacerlo bien. Porque ha quedado muy mal empezar así. Ay, bien. Y ahora, aquí debería estar la ratita. Que no está. Me pregunto si habrá alguna forma de baitearla. Está. Hija de... ¡Oh! Sí que estaba dura, sí. No. En la versión de Play, sí. Tenías que usar el detector de minas para encontrarlo. Aunque estaba en el foso de aguas. En el lado de la derecha, si mal me equivoco. En esta versión ya nos dijo Tacón que igual se había comido una rata. Uno de los cambios que tiene el remake frente a la versión original. Y que, oye, no me voy a quejar porque es una mecánica poco metida a calzador, pero curiosa cuanto menos. En fin, vamos a hacer el juego de las tarjetas. Esta parte la voy a rushear un poco en el vídeo, es decir, la voy a cortar porque tampoco es que tenga un interés muy allá. Y bueno, pues eso. Tenemos la tarjeta PAL, que tiene 3 temperaturas. Y según la temperatura, nos hará una cosa u otra. Es decir, si la metemos en normal, será A. Si la ponemos en caliente, será otra tarjeta. Y si la ponemos en frío, será otra. ¿Verdad, Snake? Bueno. Primer enchufe de tarjeta. Me pregunto, porque esto sí que no me acuerdo, si puedo meterla, si me zambullo en el agua, la PAL cambiará a helado. Vamos a comprobarlo, ¿no? Muchas gracias. Quiero recordar que en el 1 sí que podías hacer lo que te daba la gana. Bueno, vale. Aquí no nos ve la cámara. Así que vamos a aprovechar de romperla. Solo por estar cómodos. Mira, más, mira, vienen unas stuns aquí, unas ventas. Que las ventas, la verdad, que no las usé en la vida, Julio. Me parecen un ítem totalmente inútil. Lo siento, nunca me cansaré de rodar por las escaleras. Me sorprende que en esta versión se conservan los cambios de... O sea, se conservan las cosas que pasan, rollo cámaras rotas, soldados dormidos y esas cosas. Ay Dios, Serpi, por favor. Venga. Abajo. Abajo. Y... abajo. Es que no recuerdo si esto era toxicidad o frío. Creo que era frío, pero... vamos a confirmarlo. Es que la verdad no me acuerdo. Y si no, pues habrá que ir hasta... no, hay que ir a donde nos pegamos con Raven seguro. Pues nada, hacia Raven. Nada mejor que un bañito radioactivo para arreglar el cutis, ¿verdad, Snake? Bueno, llave enfriada. Pal 2, para adentro. Vaya. Me he confundido el botón. Pal 2, para adentro. Todo frío. Y ahora hay que ir a las calderas a calentarla. Vamos a anular Metal Gear. ¿Verdad? Sanke. Go to unlock. Right, Snake. Y ahora todo hot la llave. No hay ningún misterio. Nos toca un paseo un poco más largo que el de ahora. Hora de la tercera y última tarjeta. Así que palomitas. Que se viene momento cinemática batalla, cinemática batalla. O helo aquí el final del juego. Suerte que no era Windows Vista, si no, fijo que se hubiese bugueado todo. Has activado Metal Gear Snake. Guay, porque te han metido bien doblada. Hola, soy Master, pero en realidad era yo, Dio. Bueno, no. Era... Os resumo esto. Bla, 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 bla. Que el jefe de ARPA no nos dijo nada y estábamos jodidos, pero gracias a que te manipulamos siendo Master, pues has metido doblada. Pero It's Me Dio, o AK Liquid. Ahora sí que me pilla un poco en bragas esto porque... ¿Cómo coño salgo yo de aquí? ¿Otacó? Tal vez. No me acuerdo de esto.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Pues ya está. Solo tengo que esperar con la máscara de gas. Pero ya que estoy...
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Gracias. No quería haberme muerto por gas. Aunque con la máscara. It was easy. Hola, Dio. La verdad que esto es un poco... Yotaro y Dio. Le podías haber cosido a tiros ahí, ¿lo sabes?
Did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. You performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked? You've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
Lo que querían era Metal Gear.
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged along with bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Dye.
Fox Dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
Pronto se sabrá.
Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
no doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Foxdie's program. Oh well, doesn't matter. I've already added the Foxdie vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be.
Yeah.
But that woman is the only
Pobrecito
one who
Liquid.
really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Yeah? Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Foxdie. But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Brother. Madre mía, qué edgy eres en esta versión.
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all of the old man's dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
So you're saying I'm the dominant one?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But
No
I'm the
es
one
tan
Father chose.
cual.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Ha! Love? It's hate. His choosing me, knowingly, to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge. You don't even understand this. You, who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes.
¿No deberías coserle a tiros?
You missed your last chance. You'll regret that forever.
Sí, la verdad que un poco sí.
Snake! Come! Kneel down and sacrifice yourself to this historic weapon! Consider it an honor! A gift from your brother! Now, you shall bear witness to the demon weapon that will drag the world
Into the 21st century!
Vaya, al final sí que se prendió la wea, Snake.
It's moving. But how do I stop it?
Stinger. Solo con un lanzacohetes. La verdad es que me flipa el ver esto con gráficos mejores que los de Play 1. Es un poco mal gasto de recursos ese pedazo de bicho para un humano. Se les fue un poco la flapa. No sé si las chaps valen aquí de algo. Se noto levemente distinto este combate. Sí. De hecho es distinto. Aquí hay que atacar diferentes partes. ¡Pam! Was a little close. Hola, Rex. Al igual que en otros, me gustaba más el combate original. Vamos a darle el pito. Estaba rico el cobete. ¿Qué pasa, Liquid? ¿Te acabas de dar cuenta que es un poco desorbitadamente enorme para este combate? Bueno, si tú te quieres quedar con el pito, dispara el pito. Vale, no dispares. ¡Exi! Te veo un poco la mierda, ¿eh? Muy easy. Muy easy. Esta versión es bastante más fácil que la original.
Did that do it?
Maybe yeah, maybe not. Digo que lo has dejado ciego.
Damn!
Nice try, Snake!
Hola, Fox.
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox. A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Hay que decir que Fox mola mucho más en esta versión.
Why? What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Vamos, que lo mates.
Stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. Oh, I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
Outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister.
Lo normal, hablar tranquilo mientras un robot gigante lo revienta
To
todo.
her eyes, I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
Pues sí, sí que Fox mola más en esta versión. Le cortaste el que no tenía arma.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds,
We use Royal Harriers!
Fox!
Un zorro
how
herido
strong is that
es más
exoskeleton
peligroso
of
que un
yours?
chacal.
Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal!
He destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
No sé cuántas veces he hecho ya esto. Y no, por mucho que
No.
no hay una forma...
I can finally die.
It's no good. I can't do it.
After Zanzibar
It's no
land,
good. I
I
can't
was
do
taken
it.
from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead.
It's no
An
good. I
undying
can't
shadow
do it.
in a world of light. But soon,
No, I can't do it.
it will
I
finally
can't shoot.
end.
I can't do it.
Vale, en la versión original sí que te deja disparar.
Die! Fox!
El resultado es el mismo, so...
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least, I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! When death is entreated, the battle is decided.
Bueno, ¿qué? ¿Toma 2?
You see, you can't protect anyone! Not even yourself!
This is new.
Die!
Ronda 2. Liquid.
There you are!
¿Por qué disparas mal? ¿Y por qué te has quitado el chaleco?
There you are!
Pobrecito Liquid, todo enfadadito. Deja de hacer el baile de la conga, hombre. Hablemos como adultos. Y sí, definitivamente los enemigos son muy poco peligrosos en esta versión. Y menos con un mando de Xbox. Con el de GameCube todavía entiendo que podría ser algo difícil, pero con un mando que va bien.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
Ok. Inténtalo. Pero creo que ese juguetito tuyo ya no vale para mucho, hermano.
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die, as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired.
Sobre todo a vos.
But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft.
No creo, Liquid.
Conflict shall breed conflict. New hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then.
Porque alguien tiene que hacer el trabajo sucio.
You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
Si no he matado a ninguno.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells.
No.
The combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born.
Estás un poco enfadado, serpiente líquida.
You and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments. Huh? 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then biological weapons. The poison gas detection units, anti-sarin injections, they were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
No entiendo.
So
Supongo que bueno, los problemas de la evolución.
Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and
Supongo que reproducir el vídeo le está costando el emulador.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Vamos a ver cómo lo intentas. Meryl.
Meryl? Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Bueno, básicamente, saltando code, que el Pentágono va a mandar aviones y bombardear todo esto hasta el culo. Vamos a intentar retrasar el ataque, pero no, van a caber cohetes. Y por cierto, ese de ahí, sólidos. O el tercer Snake. Cuarto, seguro que quieres ver.
Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me.
Me sorprende que me haya dejado los guantes.
I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
Menos cháchara. Que al final me vas a matar de
Do
viejo.
you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
This will be spell. Venga, Rubio. No sabes cuánto ardo en deseos de partirte el
And
morro.
if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you.
Al lío, Liquid.
How about you, Snake?
Ups. ¡Uepa! A ver, te tengo que pillar el timing. ¿Qué ha pasado? Ya. Tengo tu chapa, tu chapa, tu chapa, menea tu chapa, tu chapa, tu chapa. Hay una forma rápida de hacer esto, pero haz tú que me acuerdo. El rollo es baitear el ataque y meterle todo lo posible. ¿Qué pasa, Liquid? Is that all? Uy, te has apoyado en el radar. ¡Oh! Te me acordaba de las cargas. Es cuando se complica la cosa. Que claro, él hace esquives e historias guays. Tú, joder, puta carga. Hostia, cómo te paso la carga.
You're out of time.
Un poco sí. No te voy a negar. ¿No atacas, Liquid o qué? Con la mecánica de cura de sangrado, la verdad que el combate se hace más fácil. Au. El único ataque preocupante es la carga. No sé cómo te la he esquivado. Pero... que estás usando un poco el ataque macheto que tienes. Tengo que apurar. ¡Oh! Venga. Tengo que apurar. Liquid arriba. Liquid, cabrón. Pero que si estás... Uf. Pero si te había quitado la vida. Vale, en tiempo límite, pero te había quitado la vida. Ha sido un poco trampa, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Hay que ir más rápido. Al menos un boss que sigue siendo complicado. ¡Ah! Vale. Veo que si te machaco, te reviento vivo. Al final, el rollo era spamear. Que te calles, Liquid. Venga, Liquid. I don't have the fucking day. Puta cara de... Amigo. Suerte que tienes también momentos de vulnerabilidad como él, que si no... Me estás poniendo un mal humor. Deja de caerte, pesado. Ya estás en la mierda, Liquid. Ay, mira que es fácil, pero yo qué sé. Recordaba que había que baitear. Recordaba que lo había que baitear, golpear, pero como el patrón de movimiento es diferente al que tenía clásico, pues... Pero bueno, no pasa nada. Eso. ¡Pum! 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 Uf, qué dolor. Ese codazo. Finishing. Sorryuke. ¿Verdad? La jungla de cristal. Venga, Meryl. Que nos van a bombardear enteros y hay que salir de aquí.
Meryl. Meryl.
Señorita, arriba.
Snake? Is that you?
Más o menos.
Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Diría más bien que cojamos el jeep
It
y
must
nos
be
vayamos.
terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on.
No es por cortar el rollo, pero deberíamos
I was
irnos.
scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive.
Snake es tan intenso que en 5 minutos te enamora.
Snake,
Porque no pasaron más
to see you again.
juntos.
Meryl.
No.
That's my Kodak.
Que te vayas de ahí, que lo van a petar todo.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Yep.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is
Yep.
there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Escapar.
Me?
Nah.
I'll stay here.
No
Are
te
you
quedarás.
crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own
No te
decision.
preocupes, Snake. Que
Otacon,
luego seréis
This is
amigos.
a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know?
Bueno. Nothing. Conversaciones de codec. Luego hay son las
Let's get
cinemáticas.
the hell out of here.
Básicamente,
What about
ay, me voy a sacrificar, pero no se
Where is
sacrifica. Así
Otacon?
que no vamos a crear un momento triste cuando no lo necesitamos.
Fighting right now.
Asas.
With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
Y anda que no le queda
He's
por qué luchar.
Fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Vámonos. Átomos. Hello,
Snake.
handsome.
Meryl.
Es como todo mucho más pastel en esta versión.
It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
No, no la tendréis.
Too bad.
Venga, el jeep antes de que se vaya toda la mierda.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
¿Y qué me pongo? ¿Oh?
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up.
Bueno, en la versión de Play 1
Hurry.
se escapaba así, a pecho, ¿no? Juraría. Sí. Let's do this. Qué fucker. Te ves en ese traje tan apretadito.
Looking good, Snake.
Tú pareces un personaje de Resident Evil ahora mismo.
Hurry.
Deberíamos darnos todo el hurry posible.
Let me drive.
Ok.
Damn, a surveillance camera.
No pasa nada, Meryl.
Oh no, no key. Alright, keys.
Te agradecería un poco de velocidad, Meryl.
Snake, it started. Get in.
Gracias.
Fire that machine gun with the weapon.
What the fuck?
Shoot him, Snake.
Ya. Pero esto no va más rápido. ¡Madre mía! Cuesta más que en la original. Mete demasiado Stunlock. Tan. Está la media hora en girar, Snake.
It's a checkpoint, Snake.
Here they come!
You'll never make it. Snake, strike those guards.
Claro, el rollo de esto, para hacerlo bien, es saber... Joder, Meryl. Es saber a qué lado tienes que mirar.
You'll never make it. Snake, shoot him.
Así haces atacas o sea, atacas antes de que te ataquen. Pero claro, cuando te lo sabes de memoria, pues te toca pillar todo. Y ahora deberían venir el resto de jeeps, ¿verdad? Bueno,
It's not over yet! Liquid!
it's over, Liquid. Estás tú, que te dejo levantarte, amigo. Bueno, vale, sí. Ok, me dejo. Joder. No, Liquid, que no tengo más raciones. Vaya. A ver, ya no tendrías jeep. Suerte que es corto, si no. Tiene el pecho duro, ¿eh?
Snake, daylight.
Para aguantar. Tiros de los 60. Ariete, reportado el forito. Sí, solo tengo un jeep encima.
Damn. Snake. Snake!
Fox. Die.
Fox?
Die.
Die.
¿Qué badas en esta versión? Muérete ya. Press F for liquid.
If he's dead, that means...
No.
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Pues que al final no ataca.
Snake, can you hear me?
Era una prank.
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the president.
Con el presidente Solidius.
Here, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
De nada.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Mission complete.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
Y todavía me ocultas muchas más, Campbell.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry.
Nah.
I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
Tragas los cupes.
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
Que no te vas a morir,
Don't
Snake.
worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Fox, no, Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Y que le borres el historial del...
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Eye too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Que no estás en Fox
Everybody
Day.
dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Bueno, a ver, no estás en Fox Day. Es una pregunta.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake,
Bueno.
whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too.
Oh.
Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
De munición infinita.
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
A cazar Metal Gears.
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah, someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Cazar Metal Gears.
Hey, what are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope.
Qué pastelada, por favor.
I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all,
You.
you.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on, let's enjoy life.
Ya se acaba Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes. Hay que decir que los cambios de guión... la verdad que... no soy muy fan de ellos. Me gusta mucho más la versión original. Me gusta más Metal Gear Solid. The Twin Snakes está bien. Tiene escenas que lucen mucho mejor. El juego en sí luce mucho mejor. Pero... ¡oh! Too much pastel for me. Es como que... Y bueno, el típico mensaje moralista de Hideo. En el 1, las bombas nucleares. En el 2, la sociedad. En el 3, dejó un poco más el mensaje a tomar por culo. Pero bueno, ha sido un placer haberos acompañado aquí. Sí, hay una postcréditos, pero la postcréditos está en el juego original y os la resumo yo muy fácil. Y es básicamente el señor presidente hablando con Ocelot y planeando lo que va a suceder en Metal Gear Solid 2. Que por cierto ya está subido. Ya con esto cerramos prácticamente. Sé que al principio dije que subiría Peace Walker, pero le voy a dar una vuelta porque esta serie ha sido bastante poco vista y hay que tener un poco de cuidado cuando te dedicas a esto. ¿Me gusta o no? Sabéis que seguramente tarde o temprano lo suba, pero tenía pensado subirlo ASAP, es decir, ya. Y seguramente no, esperaré una gotita y yo. De todas formas, ha sido un placer para los pocos que quedéis aquí viendo esto, haberos entretenido y enseñado Metal Gear o sencillamente disfrutado conmigo. He jugado muy de tranqui y a la historia. Si algún día conseguimos, cosa que dudo, pero bueno, si algún día conseguimos llegar a ese nivel de youtuber en el que me da igual subir lo que sea porque me vais a querer ver, que es un nivel muy difícil de conseguir, por cierto, ahí sí que me plantearé subir al menos los canónicos en plan speedrun, sin cinemáticas, en plan pum 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 pum, intentando hacerlo todo chapó. Pero bueno, ahora era como un poco más la partida de colega, totally relaxing y de buenas. Se despide, más de un like, suscribiros para más y nos vemos cada día. Snake out. Oye, que por cierto, si te gusta cómo hablo y es tonto, aquí tienes otro vídeo y aquí tienes otro vídeo. Y cada noche, además, prácticamente todos los días, en facebook.com/SERPIENTEOFICIAL, estoy haciendo streaming casi todos los días. Así que también eres bienvenido. Y si no, también tengo Instagram y Twitter. ¿Dónde? Pues